Aloha! Thank you for joining us here at TruthMadeEasy.com as we continue with our Apologetics Made Easy video training course. In this video, Truth Matters, we're going to see examples of just how much truth matters, how it affects the decisions people make, decisions that can sometimes greatly affect the lives of others. We've already talked about the importance of truth when it comes to money, family, medicine, investments, and so on. Here we're going to talk about truth and how it matters when it comes to religious beliefs. What we believe to be the truth can lead to good, bad, or indifferent behavior. Take, for example, the beliefs of Hinduism. Hinduism teaches that when we die, we are reincarnated, and that there is something called karma. For many who follow Hinduism, it's okay to ignore the cries of the suffering, since their suffering may be something they deserve because of things that they might have done in a former life. If you try to help them, you may be interfering with their karma. On the other end of the spectrum, a woman named Mother Teresa embraced the religious truth of Christianity that God wants us to reach out and help those who are suffering. So she was moved to help them. For one, truth leads them to ignore, while the other helps. Now, if we were to ask the many people touched by Mother Teresa's compassion, we could be sure that they would say that truth matters. Let's look at another example of how truth matters when it comes to religion. As we know, there are many good, peace-loving Muslims in the world. On the other hand, there are militant Muslims and suicide bombers who believe that the truth, as they read it in the Quran, is that it's okay to kill non-Muslims. Does truth matter? Ask those affected by 9/11. Ask those who lost loved ones when militant Muslims flew planes into the World Trade Center. Here's another example where truth matters. A woman is pregnant. Now, some believe she's carrying a baby. Others believe that what's inside the womb is nothing more than, well, what they call a non-human tissue mass. These are very contrary truths. Those who hold the truth that what's inside the woman is not human life think it's okay to abort the child. Truth really matters here. It's a difference between life and death of an innocent child. By the way, isn't it amazing what happens when this so-called non-human travels from inside the womb to inside the room? By simply changing location, a miracle occurs. Inside the womb, it's a tissue mass. But once it leaves the mother's womb and it's inside the room, it's a human being. Inside the room, it's a crime to terminate the child. But inside the womb, some say, it's okay to terminate and abort the mass. Again, truth matters. In our next video, we'll see how truth matters for each of us on the other side of the grave, for all eternity, for time without end.